Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another loose stream. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another Hello Loose stream. Actually, we're just doing some audio testing here. Hope you don't mind. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another Hello Loose stream. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another Hello Loose stream. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another Hello Loose stream. Right. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another Hello Loose stream. Right, this should be the last one. Testing. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another loose stream. Right, yeah, that one was a bit loud, so one more. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another loose stream. Right, this one should be the one then. So welcome back, everyone, to another stream. Tonight we will be streaming loose. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another Summit matchup here. Today we are going to be covering a match between 9PZ and 21st. This is Summit, so rules for Summit, if you don't know already, are no Panther tanks, indestructible nodes, and one-man arty. Now, I will have to be a bit quiet, unfortunately, as it is quite late for me, but felt this was a good game to cast. I wasn't the cast 21st last weekend, or the weekend before last, but that match never went ahead, so felt this would be a suitable alternative. So yeah, map is going to be Utah Night, so another night map, which is always fun, always a great streaming, always a great watching, always a great watch when teams are playing on a night map, as well, that's sarcasm if you didn't notice, because it always makes it quite hard to see when you're spectating, as it is foggy and dark. Now I've tried to fix the settings as much as possible to where it's not so dark for you guys, but there is only so much I can do. Actually, I'll just replay quickly just so they know I won't take SL in the actual game. I was meant to join someone and I forgot the name. Although it doesn't really matter in the warm-up phases. Anyway, that's not the focus here. So 1 second, let me figure this out. Looks like the game should be starting anytime soon now, so I will actually just get up some of the previous matchups here between these teams, and let me just get that up for you guys now. Yeah, flipping in 60 seconds. Okay, perfect. So 21st, 9PZ. Right, so some of the previous matchups between both these teams. So in week 1, 21st took on 6th. I think I said this the week before last, but 21st lost that match. In the second week, 21st took on 1SPS, and they also lost that match to 1SPS. That was a 4-1. Then last week, 21st won due to a forfeit on WRTV's side. Let me just make sure I get the right squads, and I'll continue that. Right, so that is, I have to join Jen Rock P. Okay. Let's have a look. Jen, there he is, Charlie. Okay. Grand. Okay. And then for 9PZ in their first week took on 1SPS and they won 4-1. 9PZ the next matchup was against 6th, and 6th won that 3-2. Fair play to 9PZ for holding off 6th for 3-2, so that was a good victory. Good loss, I suppose, for 6th. I didn't get. Oh, sorry for or 9PC I mean, and then 9PC took on Philo at the start of the month there, and Philo won 3-2. So 9PC, both teams with one victory. 9PC maybe with the better victory, as 21st's victory is only with a forfeit. So take that as you will. I think if anything, this is 9PC's game to lose. Unfortunately, I don't really know much about the rankings at the moment, but both these teams will be playing for a spot in Valley, which is the lower bracket of Summit, as it goes to it breaks into Summit and Valley. Summit being the top half of the bracket and Valley being the lower half. So both these teams will be playing for a position in that league, in that bracket I mean. So just starting off here, we have the Doctor with 1 AT snipe, we have Babyface with a second, and Flaming Bear Werewolf with a third, and then a few more here, Juden and Baum. Now midpoint is Chapel, always a fun point to look at. A lot can happen both in the north and south, up by WN7 or WN4 I think this is called. I always forget the points. WN7, yes, down here, WN4 I believe is up here. And then a lot of fighting happens around these houses here, so it'll be interesting to see how 9PC control the point here and control their flanks, and can 21st get around the back of 9PC. 19 seconds to go here. Going to be following this truck here with Babyface, I think. Yeah, I'll follow Babyface. Yeah, this truck looks like it's going to be the one going towards the strong point, I think. Let's have a look just quickly at the trucks. Yeah, it looks like I'll follow this truck here. Whoever shoots first between Doctor and Babyface, I'll follow that rocket. Low rocket snipes for Babyface is trying to get a direct hit on the truck. Looks like the Doctor he isn't going for any rocket snipes. Rocket snipes for 9PC falling kind of short. Big rocket snipe, that's going to be overshot. Rocket snipes for 21st didn't really hit anything either. 21st getting there. Oh, sorry, 9PC getting to the point first there. Per usual, 21st went for what seems to be a more of a recap situation there, controlling more of the southern area of the point. And the houses, key areas there, control. Get on board with Lotter here, if I can. Saying too much here. Point is going in the favour of 9PC. It still is contested a bit though, not seeing much cap weighting, which is a bit strange, especially with the midpoint being the key area here. 9PC having most bodies on it, but cap weight is going in the favour of 21st here, and that is through soft cap pressure, as they don't have anyone in the point directly. But 21st winning the fights down in the south. Still a bit of a contest up in the north here, near Grandma's house. But overall 21st look like to be winning their gunfights here. So like the P4 has pushed up all the way to the point here. Just looking for an IPC's tanks right now. I'm seeing one Stewart in on the right side of the screen there. Second Stewart, Matthew in the water canal up there, and then the medium all the way up in the north here, near W94 here. 21st still taking the point by soft cap pressure here. On board with Lord of Cass, see if we can catch him in the action here. Won't catch anyone just yet. Just see Arrow gets taken down by, I think, Arrow or Jen Rock Sibyl. Go on board with this tank. We'll see what the situation is here. As it does send it into the point here, supporting the. I want to say supporting the infantry, but Satcher coming in for Arrow. P4 does stop in probably the worst location here. TC does see him. TC not able to get the kill just yet. TC gets taken down by Bildo. Arrow will get Satchel. Arrow will get Satchel on this tank here, and that tank is as good as dead. Good defending there by 9PC to knock out that tank. Was it audacious kind of dive from the 21st tank there? Not too sure what the goal was. Yeah, and there we go, that tank will go down now. Yeah, medium tank for 21st going down, which is a big loss for them, as the last thing you want to be having is a tank, is a low medium that just kind of pushes the point, and then having the enemy medium just having free reign over the point. And maybe that's why we're seeing 9PC losing the cap weight, or not 9PC, sorry, that's probably why we're seeing 21st losing the cap weight here. They don't have that tank in position to clear off the infantry. Not too sure what the plan here is. Lieutenant Zach, or ZK. I'm on board here with you if I can. You do go down to Cherry's sweet bomb. Let's see what Lieutenant is doing in the bush here to see catch anyone off guard. But he won't see Bildo right now. You might see him now with the guard, because he does see him. Just take the shot. He does take the shot and gets the kill. Good shooting there by Lieutenant Zach. PC starting to cap in their favour now. More players for them on the hard point. And Cherry see this player pushing up the canal. Gets the kill on one. Goes down at the end to Ricochet, but does get traded out. So front door push for 9PC. Or for 21st, sorry, does falter a small bit, but there is still more. Not over yet for 9PC. 21st are still pushing up the canal here. Bildo, only man stopping them right now, does get taken out to RD. I'm assuming that is his enemy, well, not friendly RD, if it's landing on that side. Could very well be friendly RD. Not too sure where it's landing at the moment. Big push here from 21st into the front door. I have to be asking why the Stewart is here. Stewart might need to move up a small bit. Patton and Babyface pushing in now. We'll go on board with Babyface, see what he can see. Looks like Sergeant Foes does get a satchel on the bridge there. I'll just have a quick look. Does he get a satchel on? He does get the satchel on there. That won't get many kills. We'll get Patton. Might kill more friendlies though. Tolkien not really paying attention to the satchel on the bridge there. Sandman getting around the back of that. Stewart doesn't get the first hit in, does get side on though. That Stewart now one hit. Cap just about going in the favour of 9PC. A few more seconds and they will have it. And there we have it. There goes the first cap to 9PC after 10 minutes. After about 10 minutes of fighting, cap does go to 9PC. Looks like the first tiger of the game does get satcheled by Cherry. He will defend that satchel and will go down. That tiger will go down to 9PC here. Cherry and Jack's working in tag team there to kill the crew before they get a chance to dismantle. Can the Steward avoid being killed? They can. The Steward does stay alive in the back lines here to wreak a bit more havoc. 21st Garrison should be around this red-blue line. Maybe it's a bit back actually, sorry. 21st Garrison, where would it be? It would be around here. Let's just go along this blue-red line here. I'll have a quick look. No, that's not it, no. Might be on the point proper, to be honest. This is the front door push for 21st by Lilo holding it down with the grease gun here. A few players prone in the grass here. Doesn't see ADDR there and gets taken out. Satchel going off for... I'm not too sure whose satchel that was. Babyface stuck in the middle of the field there. Lucky enough he won't get picked off just yet. Doesn't pick off Tolkien. Tolkien does trade him out. Earlier on the back there. I have to the front door here for 9PC right now. Looks like they are branching out to the south quite confidently here, controlling most of the point and to the south as well. Only main problem right now is their north push here up near Grandma's. A few more red players up there than there is in the south, but looks like they're holding for now. Still an hour and 15 minutes to go, so anything can really happen here. Finn Timmy on the front lines here, leading by example. It looks like Commander. On board here with General Oberst. Commando and Oberst. Commando pushing forward. Oberst goes down to Commando. Good work by Commando there. Close quarter combat there is always a fun time. The north is kind of folding for 9PC. It will be reinforced by the Steward as it does recognise this. But the front line right now for 9PC looking pretty solid. Four garrisons in the south here, one down with Dully and 7. Southern flank for Legrand. Garrison on Grandma's is lighting up, which should be alarm bells for 9PC here. These field there. A death trap to try cross. Ideally you should be trying to stay near the hedgerow. Just hoping to not get seen. Once you have these hedgerows as cover, you can move up a lot quicker, a lot safer. The hedgerows and the walls and the trees, a lot of foliage, a lot of cover, but they have managed to cross here. Per Conti getting into cover, good OP placement if he can get it down here. A lot of cover and not a lot of enemies around him. He does have German supplies dropping on him. He won't see them right now as he is looking the wrong way, but sure that is being called out to him. They are being reinforced by a tiger, which might cause them a bit more trouble. Just checking up to the north here. That garrison did go down at Grandma's, but it looks like the OPs around are clear, so they won't be too stressed just yet. But still no the true front door garrison here. Garrison in the red zone was green for a second, but it's gone red, so won't get any spawns just yet. Easy, what's happening here? Easy and Jimmy Rack both hiding in the weeds, not seeing each other though. Just gonna zoom out here, have a quick look. This seems to be the front line, this kind of angle here. Looks like they do have a 76 right now on Chapel, just south of Chapel, and those two tanks will be marked. 76 being back there it is. Both tanks won't have eyes on each other just yet, but this tiger heavily reinforced by P4 and the Lux bomb trying to get around the back here. Prima Dawn might see him before he can get a shot off. That P4 definitely does see him. Does get one shot off on the tiger, which will cause a tiger to spin. Cowbunga might try the same approach, but will get taken it by the Lux. They have a meeting there. The Lux gets that recon squad there. Doom making a crazy dive in the back there. Back lines. Let me go on board with Doom for a second. See what he does see the garrison. Decides to go for supplies first though. Interesting decision making there by Doom, going for the supplies instead of the garrison. Unfortunately, Doom didn't quite check his corners after the supplies, and now a spawn wave will go off. But 9PZ are quickly encircling 21st here. Two SLs on the southern flank here. Easy making it past the Lux. Obersts? Not quite, but a few more SLs and Commander down here as well. A lot of recon flares going up. Rocket snipes not quite hitting the mark, but green red zone garrison here. 21st need to be a bit more quick on locking down those garrisons, because that is a big hinge point for 9PZ. We'll go check the back line for 9PZ quickly just to see if there is any red cars back here. Doesn't seem to be the case. Not sure where the recon squads are at the moment here, but we do have two 76s rolling through Chapel. 176 pushing deep in, but the second one looks like it's staying a bit behind. Sergeant Hardy will be fighting Midgley here in a second. Don't think he knows that he's on his left. Oh, he does hear the footsteps now. Will not be able to escape Sir Midgley yet. Just going back to the 76 over here. 76 doesn't quite have the angle just yet on the Tiger, just outside of Tiger, just behind the buildings on the 76 won't quite get on, but this P4 might back up into the 76. There is the angle right there. 76 might see the P4, does see the P4, and there goes P4. 76. Great shot. Tiger now knows there's something heavy out there on the left, so should have the gun angled that way. 76 backing up, looks like he will be repositioning. The artillery nearly taking out Lusas as he does repair the Tiger. Never mind, RT does hit the second time, and that crewman does go down. A few players on the point. The garrison has actually gone down for 21st, and Snipes pulling in some amazing shots there, taking out one SL and his crewman. And will burn the OP. Great play by Snipes there. I don't believe there's many spawns left. 21st here on the point. This game might be over quicker than expected here. Tiger pushing forward on a 2-man tank. Completely unaware that 76 has repositioned. There's two 76s now. 76, oh sorry about that. 76, not quite sure the Tiger's there. Doesn't really have an angle. He might have a slight angle on maybe the side. No, I don't think he does. Just a quick look. Let's have a look. I don't think the 76 has an angle. Maybe a slight angle on tracks. Now the pole is in the way, and even if the pole wasn't in the way, I don't even think the 76 knows what he's looking at, because without the highlights I wouldn't even know what I'm looking at. So that's how much the darkness affects this game, or nighttime, the fog. It's just sometimes it's unplayable. Can't see 50 meters ahead of you, but this 76 might get an angle on Tiger. I think TC might have seen it. Should see it now. Maybe not. Is he behind the hedge? He wasn't. This 76 should see him now. Yeah, that 76 does see the Tiger. First shot going in for the 76. This 76 is on fire. Sergeant Dickinson. Tiger not returning any shots. Not sure where the Tiger had fired that shot, but it wasn't at the 76. Now 21st in a bit of a sticky situation, as they don't have any more heavy tanks to support the infantry. And if those 76s play it right, they will have full control of this point here. They do know the Lux is there. I don't think they'll have much of an angle to take it out, but it does go down as a mark for the commander. You can see blueprints of AT guns, but they were never built. Don't think they would have mattered anyway. The 76 is playing as such a aggressive formation here. Good positioning off the boat. Both these Tigers here sitting off on the back of each other. Just a quick look at the map here, just checking out the garrison formations. It still seems to have a small bit of problems up at WN4. But it looks like this is being dealt with. Garrison network so far still looks like the backline garrisons down in the south, they get taken out. Still the main front door garrison here and a chapel garrison in WN4 still going a bit warm, so problem has not been dealt with yet, but red zone garrison both in the north and south of the Grand. 9PC focusing mainly on encircling, getting around the point, then front door really. Leaving a gap really in the front door here. You can see how much of a gap 9PC are leaving here for 21st to kind of push out. Not too sure where the tanks are going at the moment now. I'm not sure what pings have been set, but with this gap for 21st, they might be able to push a few more players out and gain a bit more ground, make a bit more of a breathing area for 21st to reorganize. Looks like there is a tank in the backlines there. That's another Tiger getting pestered by Flappy. Looks like he did get one shot in the back, but used a second rocket and didn't get the pen there. Slowing down the advancing Tiger though, which is a big play, especially with these 76s positioning in the way that they are. I'm not too sure what they're looking for over here, but they're definitely being told something that I'm not aware to right now. But yeah, are they hearing a recon tank? They are hearing a recon tank. That's probably why they're over here. This recon tank will come up to the side actually of these 76s, does see it, but will back up. 76s turn on a dime to get rid of, to kill that angle. Baum might be able to save these 76s. Kevin and Baum. This Puma is a spotter botter here with 2 AT players on each corner here. Good sacrifice with that AT player taking out the Puma, getting the job done. I think these 76s might be able to turn around now and actually engage the point a bit more. As the front line seems to be dying a small bit for 9PZ. They are slowly encircling on the north side now. South side seems to have fallen as that garrison does get locked out. Just gonna have a quick pan over to the north here, WM4. So there was a garrison that was red a few minutes ago, but it seems to have been cleared off. 21st still making ground across, trying to capture this point in the north. This is a great staging area for them, but looks like they are taking their time. So I hope my voice is coming across okay. I did do some tests during the cooldown, or during the warm-up, so it seemed okay, but I don't honestly know. Purple Lucky going down here to, I think, Popsicle, so 9PC are winning their gunfights up here in the north. Down in the front door, we'll have a quick look. Looks like both Tigers have repositioned again up on a facing front door here. 21st taking over that little wooded area there. I was told the technical term of that before, but I honestly forget every time. One shot going into the Tiger that is side on. Not too sure what this Tiger is looking to accomplish here, but this Tiger will go down to 76. Oh, just gets out of the way. The 76 could easily dive out. This Tiger pushes out again. 76 not looking this time. Tiger ricochets 76. That 76 should have the kill now. 76 not taking the shot just yet. 76 gets shot. Tiger might actually win this. Oh my god, this 76 is gonna die. Oh my god. What is this 76? What is this Tiger behind? Tiger is behind the wall here, so it is kind of hard to see. Great positioning by this Tiger, using the canal here and the hole in the wall just to see over. That 76 didn't really have a chance, could only see third. I can understand now why 76 had lost that point. Maybe shouldn't have pushed out so far, but yeah, great positioning with this Tiger to get this angle. Nonetheless, 276 is still up for 9PZ here. I'm only seeing one Tiger at the moment, but that Tiger is in a dug-in position. Won't be catching that Tiger anytime soon. Looks like a second Tiger is on the way up. It is going to be a minute till he gets there. Yeah, I can't think of the name of this, of like the area, like what this would be called really, but I know there's a term for it somewhere. Anyway, Tiger will get spotted on the recon flare for the 76 to see. 76 is kind of back up now after seeing the recon flare. Looks like one Tiger getting AT in the back here. Stace, or Sergeant Ace, who's got taken down swiftly by supporting infantry, but still getting a shot in. Does that Tiger have a shot through these hedges? No, it doesn't. Good infantry support around the 76 here, making sure the flanks are secured. We'll go on board with Easy up here, see what their plan is, as they do head up to this fortification here. Rooster should be seeing Easy here. Yeah, he doesn't get the final kill though. Easy will back up to bandage here. Rooster making his way down the hedgerow there, will get into some sort of safety. Easy not going to be able to kill Rooster there, as Rooster does go behind the hedgerow. 76 getting a ricochet out here. 76 has pushed up, doesn't see the Tiger. This Tiger is in a position where it's just not going to get seen. Great positioning by the Tiger, to be honest. Don't think this Tiger can see through this hedge, can it? I don't think it shouldn't be able to. No. So what hit that Tiger? What hit 76 here? Was it infantry? No. I honestly don't know, I couldn't tell you. But we're going to stay with the 76 for now, see what situation is. See what they're actually getting hit by. Easy does go down in the entrenched area over there, leaving a bit exposed. Flipper artillery falling a bit closer, inching closer to Flipper and that's 76. Satchel, possible satchel for the 76 here. Looks like the satchel did get off the tracks, but they did get the AT player. Good work by Sasquatch there to get that STG and defuse that satchel. 376 is up now for 9PC. I think there's only two Tigers at the moment for 21st. But 21st doing a good job of defending. Only a real opposite right now for them is the Green garrison up in the north here, and the OP's on the front door. There was an airhead actually, but that did fail. I believe Prima Donna will cut that airhead out. Or no, it was P last that cut that airhead. Looks like the Tiger will be peaking again. The 76 is fully wrecked. Looks like we will have another tank battle on our hands here. I don't think 76 knows again. 76 can't see that Tiger. I mean, the Tiger is dug in. Tiger is not gonna get that kill now. But that position for that Tiger, I mean, that's like, that is a one-way angle. Not gonna be able to see anything. Like, you have such a small surface area to shoot at there, and when you do shoot, you're most likely going to ricochet, because that is just a turret and an angled position. Like, you're not going to be able to get much of a shot at all. Is this 76 still getting engaged? I think it is. No, it's not. It's not. But actually, it is. It might get shot in the back here. This Tiger is aware that 76 is here. It is shooting it. This Tiger might get this kill here. One more shot for this Tiger and it is dead. But it is getting triple repped. 76 is getting triple repped, but it is not enough to outgun the Tiger. Still two 76s back here. 176 got satcheled by Sergeant Froze there. 76 in a bit of a problem here. Sasquatch saving it from the Puma that was diving into that 76, but now they have turned here. 21st now in control of the armor on the field here. Two Tigers, the 176. Fuel economy right now for 9PZ. They do have 176 in the beach there, but the 176 active in the field here. They do have a red garrison, and a recon flare does go up to show players are flanking around, but 9PZ are also flanking around on La Grande here, trying to make their way ever closer. Looks like the Tiger is leaving this masterful spot here. I mean, that is some good research finding that spot. Not sure if that was planned or was it just half luck, half planned, but I mean, great play, great positioning, taking out two 76s from that spot there, so, or taking out one and assisting another. Cherry Sweet Bomb might be trying to go for another satchel over here. We'll take down on top. I'm sure he hears the tank there. Might just try go for a quick dive at it. No one really is gonna see him. No one on his left flank either. Unless the TC sees him, he does. Oh, he might get taken down by Revenge here. Revenge. Oh, unfortunate timing there for Cherry. Raven just hopping the wall at the right time to protect his Tiger there. I don't think TC had an idea that satchel was coming, although they did start reversing just as Jerry did crest that hedge there, so good awareness and good infantry support in the end saved the day. .76 backed up all the way there. Looked like he was getting chased. A few more front door garrisons here now, one in the canal and still the one in the south. Offering attacks on the flanks for 9PC here. Cowabunga taking his time crawling through the field here. Sometimes slow and steady, Sometimes slow wins the race. If you get into positions like that, it does kill some time, but they do have time to kill an NPC here. Or sometimes you just send it like coastings and it works as well. Just gonna get a quick zoom out here and have a look. So you can see a more set in place front line here going across the north-south line here. Madonna holding down this southern flank here. It does get taken down, I think, by Kevin in the end there, so Snipes pushing the point here. Let's see if I can get on board before he dies. I can't, unfortunately, there. The doctor, let's have a look here, see what their situation is here. Slowly working his way down, him and Sergeant Harley here. Harley does hear the hear the tiger. Most likely does hear the MP-42's left. Sergeant Harley pushing up to the right there does take down immediately. Doctor hearing Freaky does not get the kill though, so Snipes does get the kill though. Now that tiger is a bit more exposed on his left flank here as the squad does move into position around the point here. Sergeant Hardy gonna head straight for the satchel now, running dangerously close, does the TCC. Sergeant Hardy not going for the kill, quickly so, getting the satchel on first, does get the satchel off just before he dies. TC doesn't know. TC doesn't know. Great play there by Sergeant Harley, get the satchel off just before he dies. That's really good timing. Now Snipes passing on the point here, and I think the garrison's over here to the right, I think. Good ref stations, a few ref stations here, but I think the garrison's somewhere over here, if I'm not mistaken. That tiger does go down to a satchel. Great play there again by Sergeant Harley, getting into position there. Good target prioritization there, not going for the kills but the high priority targets. Here's the garrison, actually 421st, here's just behind the point here. Easy might be able to see that garrison soon. Well, he won't be able to see it because he's so far back over here. But we'll spot the upcoming tiger. IPZ pushing the front line back for 21st. An NPC actually starting a cap here for the first time in the 4th point here. Getting a quarter capped but reinforced by 21st with that garrison stops that cap immediately. Demonic hiding under the bridge will go down to Raven, I believe, or Harness. Yeah, just go down to Raven in the end there. Bombing run for 21st. We'll take out a few players there. We'll take out Bobby J, maybe Babyface as well. Babyface just go down, snipes, not quite in the range. Juicy and the Doctor closing in on the garrison. Doctor pulling around the corner at just the wrong time. Juicy getting a few kills off the garrison there. We'll take out Laps if he he doesn't see him. Should hear Laz in the water now. Does get the kill in the end. Cap has started on Chapel. Let's just quickly have a quick look over here. Looks like Marvin Airhead got put off. Or got put down over here. I'm busy defending for now, but also starting a cap on the ground here. Juicy closing in on the garrison here. JC as well. JC might walks past the garrison. Garrison's still alive. JC not seeing it, focusing solely on the Tiger, but does go down to Striker. Cap growing in size on Chapel. Chapel fully taken over now by 21st here. This is a complete, I don't know, fumble by, is that an Airhead on the point? Airhead on the point gone completely unnoticed by 9PZ. This will be a cap for 21st. I'm sure we'll see a defensive bombing run soon enough here. Full redeploy needs to happen like now for 9PC if they want to save this point. Recon does go through and does spot the problem here. Bombing run will now go down. This might save the point, but I think some of those players in the church will survive. Big spawn wave again for 21st. Recon flares going up. Bombing run will wipe out the Airhead, but will it be too little too late? Bombing run going across the point here doesn't kill everyone in the church, but does get rid of the Airhead. Now it's up to the soldiers, up to 9PC infantry to get into the church, get into the area, get the satchels down. Reinforce not going down just yet. I think Commando will be saving the reinforce going down now actually. Maybe that is also too late. 9PC have lost to a point here, to an Airhead that went unnoticed. No cap just yet starting in 5, but absolutely no garrisons. One front door garrison for 9PC, and that's it. They need to get their network back up ASAP if they want to have a chance. They are starting a cap on Chapel now. Can 21st get their garrisons up just in time to get reinforcements in? They need to start holding, getting these garrisons up, but I think, to be honest, it's neck and neck right now. I'm seeing a lot of red and blue. 9PC coming out on top, just just about here. Their garrison front door. I don't believe there's any 9PC garrison. Maybe if Grandma's house up there, I think I see a garrison up here, but that is kind of far away. You do see a garrison just there for 21st here, but that is kind of the far journey they're running here for them. And as we see, 9PC have taken off the church here. P4 running up the road here, Cherry and Bilbo on the way with their satchels in hand. No AT the engine. P4 cannot stop here. If it stops, if it gets stuck, it will get stuck on the wall. P4 just getting alive. Can't be satcheled though, as it will kill a lot of players here. I'm sure this P4 knows it's being satcheled now. Maybe best just to dive in and get rid of all the friendly players. Gives 21st a chance to get back. The satchel does go. Satchel doesn't go, but the Tigers doing their job. Satchel going off, not getting any kills for 21st. Cap has started again for 9PC. They are half capped right now. Big reinforcements heading in from Grandma's house in the north there. But will it be enough to offset the cap? So this Tiger is being pestered in the back lines here. Looks like 9PC will be able to recap here. Artillery falling but not doing enough. Cherry satcheling the Tiger here through the bush. Did that satchel go on? It did go on. It's big satchel again with Cherry. 21st actually getting in position here. It looks like the artillery did do its job here. Still only the one garrison for 21st, I believe. Still up at Grandma's house. OPs spawning on chapel for 9PC. But they are running out of players here. A few backup garrisons here now. Actually, a cap has started on WM5. We'll just have a quick look, see what that is. A recon squad. It is actually an AT squad. One AT player, Corporal Haza, taking on Rodriguez. Killing out that problem. But as we can see, 9PC in full, or 21st in full control of the point once again here. I'm sure won't be too long now before they get a garrison up on point. Great job by 21st here to get the players back into the point here and just staying alive and winning their gunfights. They're not out of the woods yet, as 9PC still do have a front door garrison and a good few players in the south. They are getting collapsed in on by the 21st players, even more south than them. And we have the Dr. Jen Rock's squad. Harley AT trying to get shots on the Tiger, but not quite landing them. Harley on fire here, so he is trying to kill himself here. I'm not too sure what the game plan is, as there is rockets right there for him. He will go down, but Full Daddy with the satchel in hand. Can he get close enough to satchel? He's going to satchel through the wall here. We'll get some track damage if that tank does stay there. Tank won't. Oh, tank might stay there. Not gonna stay there long enough though, unfortunately. Oh, actually, this tank is teasing me. Looks like this tank will get some track damage. This tank might actually go down if it gets a bit closer. It's not gonna get too close. Now it's gonna reverse. Oh god, actually. Doesn't get killed, no. It does take more damage though. A few bit more track damage, I believe it is. Yeah, looks like track damage. And now 9PC flooding the point once again here. Not sure where the group have gone for 21st, so we'll just have a quick look around. Have they fully attacked? No, they haven't. They sent a few more players, but the majority of them still falling onto Chapel here. 30 minutes left to go here. Tiger does go down in the end here. I'm believing it was an AT player. Um, 76 actually might. 76 will roll up onto the point completely uncontested. No Tiger in place. Looks like the next closest Tiger is up in the north on WN7. WN4 actually. 276s now. Rolling up on the point. An IPC here, half capped, as we do have 3 Tigers pushing point at the same time here. This is a great use of coordination from IPC here, pushing all 3 tanks onto the point here. 2 hard cap and 1 just behind. Great use of infantry support as well, as Prima Dawn won't really have the ability to get close to Satchel. Arrow will see one shot going in the back or the side, looks like, from 21st, but it won't be enough actually to stop the cap. 76 does go down in the end to a Tiger, but 9PC doing enough to start to flip the cap weight and recap the point, and already setting a contest on the Grand here. Great work there by 9PC to not kind of let that airhead affect them too much. They did lose the point, but they did not stop fighting for it. Both of their backup garrisons actually are locked out here. Lieutenant Sandman taking it. The first one looks like Midgley took out the one in the south. Can Donnie Danko stop this garrison from being taken out? Don't think he'll get there in time. Doesn't get there in time. The Monarch is the one who gets the kill there, but that garrison has gone down. So now 9PZ in a slight of a sketchy situation here, as that tank, as that garrison does go down. They cannot lose this point here, so they do not have any backup garrisons just yet. Tiger not quite able to get a shot. He will get a shot if he did go off to the left there, but if they got 76 will get the first shot. Tiger not seeing the tank on the left just yet. He should though, as it is backlit by the sky. So this Tiger will go down at the end here. This 76 has a pin to its pinned dead to rights there, and it will go down. Good few tank battles here I've seen from 9PC. They have definitely worked on their armor a good bit here. Sorry, I'm back now. Looks like, yeah, 76 was aware of the Puma sitting behind the point there and does take it out before it can be of any real threat here. Big satchel from 21st there, taking down a 76 and about 20 friendlies, or 20 9PZ players. Front, the line right now for 9PC looks, it's a bit of a curve here going into chapel and then around front door. They do seem to love their front door down in the south there. A lot more hedgerows, I suppose, and a lot less pressure. P4 solely pushing straight through the point there, no infantry support in sight. Uden and Baum just getting around the back here. This P4 will go down very quickly here. Missing the second shot there, not being able to engine just yet. Hot dog not quite able to get second shot by Juden, missing as well. That P4 is so very lucky. Not too sure how that P4 has actually made it out alive, but he has, and he will push even more north now, maybe into the path of a 76, and 76 does know he's there now, so 76 won't have an angle, never mind. But it doesn't matter, that P4 does go down to Mr. Goodhouse there, so for those of you joining, I do apologise if I do sound a bit different. It is quite late for where I am. I do apologise. I have tried to filter my voice to make it as loud as possible, as I am basically whispering. But yeah, thank you all for watching anyway. I really do appreciate it. Uden going down to ZK. Front door, the front line mainly posturing here. We do have some 9PC players on the southern flank of the ground. Bombing run does go through airhead bombing run actually. Airhead does get locked out. I'm not sure if the timing was off for the airhead, but 21st dealing with our airhead with very little destruction. front line just kind of holding here at this front door, kind of grandma's house kind of area. Still 9PZ trying to swing around to the southwest. They're kind of making ground, but nothing significant just yet. L Squadron might be trying to make a red zone garrison again. It did work out well for them last time, but I think 21st are wise to that now, so not too sure if they'll get through it now. Sorry, I can't get the best angle there, but he does die anyway. Cowbunga going down to Weapano. Easy, making a quick dive across the field here. Does go prone in the wake of killing some player there, but Commando getting covered in the back here. Easy. Getting closer and closer, throwing his grenades. Great spots there by Easy. Getting into the trenches here. A lot of cover in there. Snipes on the eastern flank for him, or the northern flank. Doesn't see Randy anywhere. Missing a few shots. Randy able to get the grenade off, but the grenade won't be too impactful. Big rocket by coasting. Just kind of a quick look where the garrison is on point. Is it still in the trench over here? It's not. Where is the garrison for 21st here? It is still behind here. That garrison that was walked past a few times, still providing a crucial spawn point for 21st on the point here. Checking the front line, we do see a wider front line now for 9PZ stretching across the whole map here. A few pockets open for 21st, especially around here in E5 and E4, and you can see they are making use of these pockets here, especially on the southern side of this pocket here, pushing up along the canal. Not meeting too much resistance. Both these players prone, crawling, trying to avoid being spotted. SL and a support player. They do get spotted on the recon flare, so their efforts will be in vain here. They will get spotted by Raider over here. Raider does take out the support player, but the SL does go down now as well. And that pocket does get closed. Nine PC gaining more and more ground as the time goes on there. Pushing ever closer on the front door. Snipes trading there with Adder, ADTR, Raider, and Scott Rocks. Free to practically walk in the front door here. No one really stopping him wash or spawning them very good, but other than that there isn't anyone here to stop them. Not too sure where the players are gone. Raider going down 2 enemy infantry there. And 21st now falling a bit more back into the point there. Cowabunga arrow just kind of south. I'm just kind of sitting there. Big garrison spawn in 421st. That garrison completely unknown to the enemy here. First, almost encircling the Grand here and 21st. We'll actually go on board here with a player down here, see what the front line's like here. I wish there's a first person view you can get into first person. But fighting in and around these canals here can be a pretty dynamic situation here. A lot of shrubbery to go through, a lot of places to hide. Doctor getting 1 kill, giving away his position, and you can see Whiskey and Ghost. AT rocket does go out, but he does go for the knife instead. Doctor, no! Doctor getting the kill on Whiskey, fair play to him, but getting killed by top notch here in the end. Just unfortunate timing there for him taking out the rockets when Whiskey decides to push. Jack's falling through the map there. He's had enough. Looks like 76 taking on the Lux here, getting tracks first. Lux will be able to get out of the way and survive another day. And this 76 isn't satchel just yet. I did see a assault player there, but there is no satchel as far as I'm aware. Doesn't seem to be any satchel on the 76 just yet. Ace going for a frontal approach on the 76. Not too far away from the garrison, but I don't think he saw the garrison with the bush in the way. Looks like that was the Lux going down there. 76 being backed up by a second 76 as 9PZ get closer and closer to the front door. Cherry sweep bomb directly on the point there, but does go down in the end. Looks like 9PZ again are in the back lines of 21st. Airhead going down with a green garrison in the red zone here. Don't think 21st are aware of the airhead just yet, as the point has become contested. I do want to say that Shotrock and Laz might be knowledgeable of the airhead, but they are running away. Jimmy Crack, closest player, Shotrock does seem to know that it is there. We'll make a run for it now, but oh, never mind, he doesn't see the airhead at all. Bombing run going over, good timing for the bombing run there. We'll take out Laz and ZK and a friendly, unfortunately. But that airhead will go unnoticed as a 76 pushes onto the point. Second 76 going down the road. Airhead does get some spawns off in the end there, but it looks like the garrison for 21st is still active. New garrison place actually here, and they will be pushing back in from the northwest. But I don't think it'll be enough for 21st. I think there is an overwhelming amount of 9PC in the strong cap now, and they just need to get onto the other side to cover the approaching 9PC players. And it looks like they are. If we can get a tank out in the field here, it looks like that will completely lock down the approach. Recon plane going across for 21st here will spot all the players. You can expect the bombing run to come through pretty soon here. Big artillery landing directly on the garrison, to be honest. Big spawn wave again for 21st here, but doesn't seem to stop the cap wave for 9PC. 9PC a few seconds away from going 4-1 here with 9 minutes left to go. And 9PC winning their gunfights here. And with that, 9PC go 4-1 into this matchup. No one there to start have on the St. Marie approach just yet, but they will soon enough. Just checking the spawns here. A lot of players spawning in the HQ but not actually on the point. I don't know if they have any garrisons here just yet, but with 9 minutes, just under 9 minutes left to play, and 6 of which they need to start a cap. If they don't start a cap before 4 minutes, then that is the game. 9PC still aware that there is enemies up here in the north. This garrison has gone down, so 21st playing off OPs for now it seems, but we'll try and make a run to try recap the Grand here. I don't believe there's no garrison just yet on the point. They are dropping supplies, but they don't want to move off too quick before they get this point secured. Randy Chan might have, does he have a satchel? What does he have? Doesn't matter what he has there, it does get destroyed by that 76 there, and taking no chances. Supplies coming down now for 9PC. Just gonna check back on the front door here. First actually starting at cap again on Le Grand. Big numbers here for 21st here. They so 9PC, they've pushed off a bit too quick here. I think they wanted to get a bit too ambitious. They need to fall back a small bit to secure this point. Those players in the north that were spawning off that garrison, making their way into the point here. Sergeant Ace getting one shot in the back of the 76 now running forward, trying to get away from Washer. Washer goes down this. Washer defends himself from snafu. 76 running for his life here. Washer going down the coasting here. And with that, 9PC still actually losing the point here. Not by much, but they are losing it. for a moment there. We actually had a cap race going on for St. approach, but that was a cut off. Short-lived it was. We do have just an armor for 9PZ, one tank in the north, one tank in the south, and one tank very south here, heading on the main road through Drowned Fields. Or not Drowned Fields, sorry, what's this point called again? Fuck. 1 second. It's called oh, it is called Drowned Fields. Never mind. What did I say? I think I said Drowned Fields. Can't remember. But yeah, big push, big commitment from NPC. For the last point, they do want the 5-0. Primadonna might be on an intercept course here for the 76. Looks like he is going to run straight for a 76. Won't catch up though, fortunately. He's not going to be fast enough, but the 76 will have to stop eventually. He might go for the half track instead. No, he doesn't go for the half track. Or maybe no, he doesn't. Checking the road though, he is all clear to cross and to chase the 76. 76 should come to a stop pretty soon. He is definitely dropping the gears here. Will Rags notice this tank or this satchel player right behind him here? I don't think he will. 76 running forward, Primadonna we should be hopping on the back here. Cap has started for the last point here. There's such a one satchel did go on from Primadonna here. I don't hear 76 minds too much as the game is technically won by 9PC here. Airhead going down for 21st on the Grand here. The Grand being pretty well overrun here by 21st. 9PC more in the north than on the point proper. This airhead will get some spawns unless Meat Sledge can put an end to it. Airhead should get a spawn here. PC getting a good reinforce, but big spawn wave for 21st here. Looks like they will definitely put up a fight for this last point here. Top notch, heading straight for Flaming Werewolf. Flaming Werewolf will not see him. Does get taken down with the RPG in the hand, or not RPG, bazooka. But 21st ravaging through the point here. Nothing really stopping them on the point exactly. There isn't anyone there, but 9PC not far away. Now, while this is happening, 9PC are starting a cap on the final point. They are just over 3/4 or 1/3 of the way capped. 21st are almost half capped on the Grand. Cap race is close actually for both teams here. But absolutely no 9PC player anywhere near the Grand. Unfortunately, this will just be a this capture won't mean a win for 21st, but it will soften the blow, as it won't be a 5-0 but a 3-2 or even a 4-1. It will just be a 3-2, which is a lot better than getting 4-1. As Summit doesn't really take into account the scores, but tie breaks and stuff does come in handy, but that's about it. yeah, there we have it. That is really the end of the game. Really, it's going to end in 3-1. Even if 9Ps, even if 21st do start a cap on the point, which they did for a brief second, but it won't be enough, as it is 2 minutes at least to capture the point in warfare. And with 15 seconds left to go, I think overall it's been a pretty good match. Both these teams seemed pretty even. Some great armor battles between both teams, great positionings. I really enjoyed that Tiger position there off the point on Legrand, getting 176 and an assist. I mean, that was a great position. Yeah, honestly, great performance by both teams. Really tightly matched. I think NBC just had that slight edge in maybe some of the gunfights, but yeah, overall, I mean, it was nighttime, so can't really. It's not the best judge, but yeah, overall, great match between both teams. So now that means that 9PZ go on with 2 victories, and 21st stay on 1 victory. Now, just for the lineups for the rest of the weekend here, this will be, I think, this third or fourth match that has been played in this round. Let me just get the rest of the matchups here. So, yeah, today we have in the next hour or so, Dom Gotti will be streaming EXO versus Sixth. Also, later today, later today, Rofs will be taking on Merc. That's going to be streamed by Sasiana, so make sure to check that one out. That's going to be a big match. And unfortunately, we don't have anyone to stream these matches, but 22nd will be taking on Pathfinders, and ANZR will be taking on First. Again, we won't have any casters for those matches, but those are the remaining matches for the weekend. Matches that have already been played so far have been Taco versus Legion, that took place tonight. Legion winning that 3-2. That was streamed by Matt Paper and Smithers. KRC took on WRTB. I'm not sure how that ended actually. Let me just let you guys know how that went. KRC. I wonder if it did go ahead. Let's have a look. No, there's no result just yet, so I don't know. But first, or 1 SBS and 3-5 played as well, and that finished in a 5-0 victory for 3-5. So yeah, those were the matches that took place today, and the matches that will take place tomorrow or in the next few hours. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. That is the end of this stream and the end of that match. Again, GG to both teams. Great performance by both. And yeah, see you guys.